Don't touch the center. Don't touch the center. WEFM 99.9.
If you're not singing this one here, something is wrong. If you can't sing a CP song from start to finish, then something is wrong. You're Silas and Vincent and the Grenadines for too long, or you're not listening to the right kind of music during Christmas time. CP is one of the many staples for Christmas season. Just like the Bowmans. When you say Bowmans, you see Christmas. When you see peas, you see Christmas. Sorrel Bear, Ginger Bear, Christmas. Jack's Light Up, Christmas. So many things that, not so many, but there are a couple of things that once you see them, you know it's Christmas time in St. Vincent and the Grenadines are in the entire world for that matter. Anyways, good morning, 16 minutes after 8 o'clock. Across St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you remain Haruna, land of the blessed gem of the Antilles, aka home. Those who have come home from overseas, welcome. Welcome. Make sure you get it as much as you possibly can. Make sure you go to 9 mornings, 9 nights, and 9 mornings is in town, Stubbs, and other areas. I have Korea as well. Not sure the other places. Not coming to my mind right now really quickly. All right. So make sure you take in some of that. And when you're going back home to the cold places, carry back a little black cake and a little something. You understand? Swift Pack has slashed shipping rates on air cargo and small package courier. Ship small packages and U.S. mailbox items for as low as $3 US or $8.15 EC per pound. Air cargo as low as $1.52 US per pound for cargo over 100 pounds. Special rates available for personal boxes from the USA to St. Vincent. This is a limited time offer. Conditions apply. Call 456-5400 today for more information. Swift Pack, send it fast. Now, the number to call is 457-9997. The number to WhatsApp, call, message, or voice note, 457-9994. Put them in your phones and save them. We're also live on Facebook at WFM 99. Good morning to Speaker M. Jones. Good morning to Ann. Good morning to Carla. All right. Yes. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, this morning here, I just want to share with you and discuss for a little bit don't forget the reason for the season. So says the SVJ Christian Council. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Christian Council made a release, as they do every year at Christmas time, reminding persons the reason for the season from a Christian perspective. And we know where Christmas started from, right? Okay, good. So let me share with you what they said to the nation and beyond. To many people, Christmas is a time of giving and sharing, a time when we remember the sick, poor and destitute and prisoners, a time when families socialize and have a common meal. And groups, organizations, public and private sector institutions have staff parties, socials, and dinners. It's a time of exchanging gifts because, the rest of the year, everybody forgets everybody. So there's some people who are forgotten and starving for the rest of the year, and come Christmas time, some folks pretend to remember them and go and look for them. CCP says look out for them this Christmas. You're supposed to look out for them all the time. Earlier this morning, as well, a little after 7, Sion would have called in, Marshall would have called in and said, hopefully the spirit of Christmas can live on beyond Christmas season. We've been having Christmas for eternity and we still complaining the rest of the year about the bad mind that some folks have. Only Christmas time they're nice. 11 months of the year, wicked set of people. Christmas time, they're giving this, that, and terror to everybody, pretending to be nice. No, don't do it. If it's not coming from the bottom of your heart and it's not genuine, don't give it. Anyways, let me go back to what the Christian Council says. There is also a lot of commercial activity, and importantly, the house gets a fair amount of cleaning because people don't clean the rest of the year. The changing of curtains and sprucing of furniture, and painting of interior and exterior walls, and for some, getting a new refrigerator or stove because you can get them cheapest at Christmas time. That goes without saying, doesn't it? Right. We cannot forget the Christmas barrels. As to the barrels, I see somebody show me something on one of them buy and sell groups. Let me stop here for a minute. So you get things cheap, cheap, cheap outside of the US. Somebody goes ahead and packs a barrel for you. All right, that might be a little cost. So the cost of the item and the cost of packing the barrel, the cost of the barrel, then the cost of shipping it. But oh gosh, man. And then maybe clearing and delivering. But this time you saving so much money because things are on sale prior to packing the bag. Things go on sale. So you're cutting back on your cost. Oh gosh, man. Tell me why some of these items that are being sold, and you know they're coming out of barrels, are so severely overpriced. Oh gosh, man. Why would I want to buy something from an individual who's selling on one of those buy and sell groups when in the supermarket is cheaper? You had to look at the market. You had to look at the prices elsewhere. You understand? It really doesn't make any sense because as a consumer, as a purchaser, if I get it cheaper somewhere else, I'm going to go to that place. Sometimes, not this morning. Phone lines are going, but not today. I am sorry. Y'all know who it is. Anyways. And don't try the other number now because I know the other number too. Anyways. As business people, yes, you want to get the most profit off of an items, but sometimes volume makes more sense. Now, I ain't telling you to cut back your price, but I just showing you an alternative. If you sell your goods at a cheaper price, and of course, all the other aspects of running a business are intact, not today. All the other aspects of the business are intact. You're reliable, customer service good, and what's not. Could always find you when I want to. You always have things, you're never running out of stuff. Fine. If you reduce the price just a little bit, not so that you could not make any money because we don't want you operating on a loss, that does not make any sense. But if you drop the price a little bit, you don't think you'll get more customers. And the customers that you're getting will stay with you. And they will always be coming back. And they will tell somebody else, oh, you know, I saved $5 down by Shirley. Shirley always have good cooking oil. Shirley always have the best things. In the long run, once you are moving more goods, you will make more money. You may not make as much money per item, but you will be making more money in the long run. To me, that is more sustainable business. But you overprice a single item and you want to make the world of profit. Oh gosh. Sorry. You want to make the world of profit on one thing or two things or one barrel. Come on, man. I said not answering. You got and the competition stiff. Everybody's selling the same thing. Come on, man. You gotta think. And another thing too with some business folks, why you may not get to the next level, look at communities. You have to stop fighting down one another as business people. You have to do it. Y'all gotta come together at some point. Band together. Look at other groups and how they come together. It's a community of business people. But everybody wants is a crab in a barrel mentality. But if all of you come together, everybody will win. You understand? For 2023, you gotta start thinking like that, man. Networking. Instead of fighting on the other person because none of you gonna make it. Or one person will, and then you see how it goes. Come on. Community. We gotta do that. Right? Let me continue with what the Christian Council is saying here. Anyways. Where was I? I just see barrels and my mind just went somewhere else. We cannot forget the Christmas barrels, sorrel and ginger beer, the black cake, fruit cake, and ham. Christmas trees and lights, 9 mornings and 9 nights. Y'all can write a nice little poem there. Celebrations, serenading, Christmas carols, songs and parang, novenas, midnight mass, and early morning services. All these have their place in the celebration of the birth of Christ's child. As we celebrate, however, we must remember that Jesus did not remain a baby. No, he did not. But he grew up to be an adult son of God. In addition, we must note that on the first Christmas day, there were no Christmas trees, no lights. So where did Christmas tree come from? Y'all ever wonder? Christmas is so commercialized these days. And you know they're right. The meaning of Christmas has been lost. But I think it's been lost because not everybody around is Christian. You understand? There are some religions that do not celebrate Christmas. And there are some Christians who don't like Christmas. And there are some people who just don't celebrate Christmas, point blank, outside of religion. So the Christian Council is speaking to Christians. And not necessarily, let me take this call here. Hello, good morning. Yay. All right. So if you want to call 79997, because of what happened yesterday, I am not going to take a specific call this morning because it has happened before and it's happened already. And it's happened so many times. When you see people with patterns, I don't have time for that this morning. I'm sorry. All right. So they are speaking to Christians so that Christians can stay on the particular path. That's what I'm thinking. Because if I don't celebrate Christmas and I don't believe in the birth of Jesus Christ, maybe I'm atheist. I'm not saying that is my case. I'm just drawing a reference here. That person does not. Then they're not going to really care. And they're not going to see that, the meaning behind Christmas is lost. Because for them, it's just about buying gifts, Christmas trees, lights, and, the commercialization of Christmas, and not necessarily about Jesus Christ. And that's why in most cases you have Xmas and not Christmas, because they have no connection to Christianity or religion whatsoever. Anyways, let me continue. Some scripture reference there. As we celebrate, we cannot simply focus on Jesus Christ's child, but on his whole life and ministry, which for all intents and purposes includes the reason for which he came, which is to save our souls. Right? I got it right? Church. Christmas is a Christian festival which all people are free to celebrate. However, there is a tendency to forget the reason for the season. Must be so hard to control a Christian festival that the rest of the world takes up and runs with it and just shapes it into something different and outside. Like who's Santa Claus? Where does Big Belly Man come from? The North Pole. I can't believe as a child I believed that. He coming around on a reindeer with reindeers. On the back of this thing that's floating in the sky and dropping down the chimney. And here we in the Caribbean, Santa Claus. Oh Lord, poor children. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Sorry. But we don't have chimneys in the Caribbean because it's not cold enough for us. Although it feels chilly from time to time. We don't have chimneys. Good morning to TP. You are doing the Barbadian voice thing again. I don't know what you're talking about, but good morning to you. We have chimneys. And then the kind of Christmas music that played sometimes. I'm so glad that we have so many aunties here that sing Christmas songs. But then again, some of them sing over the foreign Christmas songs about snow. Ah, boy. Anyways, 8:29 and 8:30. We're going to take a break. When we come back from this small break, we're going to give away some goodies this morning, as per usual. You know how we do this Christmas season. It says, Christmas is a Christian festival which all people are free to celebrate. However, there is a tendency to forget the reason for the season. Yes, it is time of joy and festivities. But at the same time, we can't forget to reflect on what sort of relationship we have with God and with our families and people generally. It speaks of a lifelong process of learning what it means to be a people and a nation, and understanding what it means to live together in community. We are not all the same stage of the journey of learning. You know what I would love to see from the Christian Council? Something like this coming out every single month of the year. Because outside of Christmas, there are other things that are celebrated throughout the year pertaining to Christianity, right? Um, there are some folks who have strayed from their religion, and I'm not saying that they should come and force things up down people's throats, but there are some people who might be saved just by reading or listening or hearing or seeing or observing something at a critical point in their lives and not just at Christmas time. All throughout the year. A nice little something from the Christian Council. I don't know, just a thought. All right. Anyways, it's 8:30. Let's take a break. We come right back. We have some giveaways coming up in just a bit. Remember, the number to save in your phone is 457-9997. The WhatsApp number 457-9994. You can share with us how you're feeling this Christmas season. Before we head on out, Christmas special continues at Lane's Department Store. Get 20% off all Decalia household appliances, Christmas decorations, and toys up until Christmas. Make this Christmas a very merry one when you shop at Lane's, your family store, for value. Let me tell you, what is today? Today is Wednesday, the 21st of December. We're going to give away one cake. You know what? When you call, you're not calling for very long. It's just like ring and hang up. That's what I used to do when I was younger. You know, like you ring your friend and they hang up. And then they call you back because you don't have credit. Or sometimes you want to make it look like you call them. So you ring and hang up. So that they can see the missed call, but they don't know that you really didn't want to call them. Anyways, letting out a lot of secrets of the younger days. So one plain cake from Alan Smith and Family Bakery and a $50 Quartz voucher from Quartz and Vincent Limited coming up in just a bit.
Boy, that's where you getting crushed now. Your brakes real good, boy.
Now brakes alone good enough. My tires good too.
Tires? Where you get them tires, boy?
Out by Caribbean Tire Plus, man. They out in Addersville. Can't miss it. Look for the orange container on them. Plenty parking space and open 7 days a week all thing, man. Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And on Sundays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Call them today. Caribbean Tire Plus, 784-432-4786 or email ctiresplus@gmail.com.
Boy, that's where you getting crushed now. Your brakes real good, boy.
Now brakes alone good enough. My tires good too.
Tires? Where you get them tires, boy?
Out by Caribbean Tire Plus, man.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience, with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
It's the countdown to Christmas, and Quartz is offering you the best deals just in time for the holidays. Beginning December December 18th. Shop our BOGO. Buy one item and get the second item anytime for up to 60% off. In the market for a small gift item for your loved ones. Shop on December 22nd and get up to 50% off small appliances and personal items on display. Plus, for a limited time on December 23rd and 24th, save up to 30% off on any floor model item, including appliances, television, and the furniture. And if you order your items on the same day, you get an additional 5% off. No cash, no problem. Pay with Quartz Ready Finance and pay nothing until March 2023. This is your absolute last chance to sell big this holiday. And this offer is good for a limited time only. It's the 12 days of Christmas. Only at Quartz. Conditions apply. Quartz, we can find you home.
That's the Jingle Bell Ride.
Whatever you are celebrating, birthdays, anniversaries, engagements, retirement, or just celebrating life, the place to be is at Basil's Bar Kingstown. Established for over 38 years, we are open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with an exquisite ambiance. We have a set menu and 3 a la carte menus to choose from, and we are flexible to all requests. We go above and beyond to serve you. Basil's Bar Kingstown, where it's more than just a meal, it's an adventure. Call for reservations at 457-2713.
It's that time of year because Christmas time is here again. So come shop at Caramedics for the best quality products for your homes. We carry bathroom and doormats, cloth and plastic shower curtains, bath towels and washcloths, comforter and sheet sets in king and queen sizes, decorative pillows, large, medium, and small, window and kitchen curtains, tablecloths, kitchen mats, and 3-piece chair covers. We also have in stock air fryers, Ninja and Oster blenders, electric and stove kettles, microwaves, sandwich makers, magic bullets, rice cookers, electrical pressure cookers, skillets and frying pans, soup pots, Pyrex dishes, bread and cake pans, ham pans and pots, dinner plates, soup bowls, drinking glasses, teacups, cake stands, and plastic cake containers, as well as plastic storage containers, large, medium, and small. Also in stock are an array of Victoria's Secret bath and body creams and splashes, Palmer's, Dove, and Nivea body creams, bath soaps, deodorants, Old Navy, and New York & Company clothing, Christmas trees, and decorations. Caramedics thanks you for your support in 2022, and we're looking forward to serving you better in 2023. A Merry Christmas from the management and staff of Caramedics. Call us at 451-2763 or WhatsApp us at 531-9119. We are located at Sharp and Granby Street above BMC Agencies.
People's Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical, skin, and body care needs. Located on Grenville Street in Kingstown. They open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday. Call them today at 784-456-1170. People's Pharmacy also stock vitamins and supplements, personal care items, toiletries, children and adult pampers, and much, much more. And of course, get your prescriptions filled by a friendly and professional pharmacist. People's Pharmacy. Come in today and let us serve you.
99.9, the heart and soul of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We FM is SVG.
Shopkeeper, sell me one of them unsalted salt hamburger. Yes, I want to show that part of the leg. Christmas is my time for liming. Up and down the country I parading. Every woman want to give me something. Hey, they say that I am the ranking. Make the biggest mistake of my life. Oh, mama. When I go and pass my husband's wife. Yeah, mama. If she have salt and I want a slice. Oh, mama. She tell me don't come back day at night. Why? She want me come back in the morning. Everything will happen in the morning. Oh, I spot in a spot haranguing. I go get the salt and in the morning. In the morning, it go better. In the hand go be wetter. In the morning, she say Luther. In the morning, my Floretta. In the morning, she not joking. In the thing go be soaking. In the morning, then it open. In the morning, the thing go be sweeter. If you want a little something, then you better come back on night morning. Yeah. W-E-F-S-N-I. I tell you to call this.
You ever sit down and listen to the lyrics of some songs after such a long period of sing, singing them and listening to them and sometimes dancing to them? When you really pay attention to the words in the song, you just have to open your eyes and say, whoa. I think this is exactly what the Christian council was talking about. The meaning of the original meaning of Christmas has been lost. And they are not wrong, but there are people who are carrying on, who are not Christians, who have because they pass into backslide. They backslide, you know. So they're not Christian, so they don't care for the meaning behind Christmas. So they're not going to be studying, oh, it's about Jesus. It's about that spirit and not the spirit that comes in a bottle. Yes, there's an element of gift giving because it says that on his birth, gifts were brought. So I think that's where that came from. Going house to house, what does that have to do with celebrating the birth and life of Jesus Christ? There are some folks who say he wasn't even born in December. So really and truly, it makes no sense. That's what some folks say. He was born a different time of the year. But that debate is for not now. Let me continue with what the Christian Council has said. All right, Christmas. All right, I read that already. Yes, it is a time of joy and festivities, but at the same time, we cannot forget to reflect on what sort of relationship we have with God and with our families and people generally. It speaks of a lifelong process of learning. I feel like I read this before. What it means to be a people and a nation, understanding what it means to live together in community. We are not all at the same stage of the journey of learning. That's important to note. Right? Anyways, let's have some giveaways. The number to call is 457-9997. That's the landline. Via WhatsApp 457-9994. So the first thing we're going to give. Yeah, the phone ringing already. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, you're calling for the giveaway?
Yes, please.
All right, so the first one is from Alan Smith and Family Bakery, plain cake. Can you tell us where we can find Alan Smith and Family Bakery?
Hamden Park.
All right, easy as that. Congratulations. May I have your name, please?
Onika Clark.
Hold on. Okay, let me make sure I'm putting this in the right place. And the number you're calling from is your mobile number?
Yes, please.
All right, just hold on the line. Let me take it down. Make sure it doesn't come up here, because if you've won already, you cannot win again. All right. So congrats. We'll call you after and to tell you when and where to collect your cake. All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome. Congrats. Okay, give me 1 quick minute. Remember the rules. Terms and conditions apply. If you've won before, you cannot win again. Okay? You cannot win twice. And if you won in another program, give somebody else a chance. Yeah? Okay. I would not have that information right away, but come on, man. Be nice and be given. Christmas is a time of giving and sharing. La, 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 la. All right. So from Courts and Vincent Limited, a $50 voucher. You call us now. And why do I feel like... Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Okay, yes. Court's $50 voucher. I just feel like I asked these questions, 3 of them already. Am I mixing myself up? Okay, let me sort it out when we take the next break in a few minutes, and then we'll come back with something. As a matter of fact, let's give away the gift basket from ECGC. All right? So you can call now. First caller gets it. Once you haven't won anything before, that it's all yours this Christmas season. First one. Let me see. Lamasa. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You gotta speak up a bit there. There's an echo in the background. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so you've won yourself the gift basket compliments ECGC. You're gonna get some flour and some goodies. ECGC is actually celebrating 45 years in existence this month, so congratulations to them. So I will need to take your name, please.
Cassandra Isaac. Cassandra Isaac.
Cassandra Isaac.
Yeah.
Right, and the number you're calling from is your telephone number.
Yes, please.
All right, so congratulations and Merry Christmas. We'll call you after.
Thank you very
All right,
much.
you are welcome. And there you have it. Gotta check back my list here. Such a busy time. All right, so let's go back to it's 15 minutes on to 9 o'clock at this time. All right, we are not all at the same stage of the journey of learning and understanding, and this tends to create disagreements. Disagreements, conflicts, and cause us to disappoint and hurt each other. You know what causes the most disagreements and conflict? A lack of tolerance. Intolerance is the root of a lot of conflict, disagreements that could lead to fights. Yeah, that's it. Because you feel as though your point or you are superior to somebody else, and somebody else's opinion, is completely wrong and should not exist. That person should not exist because it is not yours. We live in such a diverse world. It makes absolutely no sense. But as some people listen, and they go as far as taking other people's lives because they are different. So you and I, two human beings, we believe in different faiths. But hear what? We can't be friends because we worship different gods. We have different beliefs. We vote for different political parties. We live in different communities. We're from different countries. So we cannot be friends. We can't connect on a human-to-human level because your skin complexion is different to mine. That making any sense? That's why you have wars. That's why you have cussing. That's why you have fighting. That's why you have homicides. That's why you have wars. Because people are generally intolerant. Just intolerant. Because you're different. Anyways, yes, let us continue. There are folks who ain't talk for years because they have a difference in opinions. Is it also fair, intolerance and fear? You don't want to listen to certain things because you are so fearful that what you believe in, like you have no faith in your beliefs. So you don't want to hear anything else. Anyways, we are on a continuous journey of formation, for there is no point at which we are ever fully perfect during our time here on earth. Some people think they are perfect. What a waste of energy. This is where Christmas becomes important, for it speaks of the Prince of Peace. His name shall be called Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. Some people become anxious and angry because they think that the world revolves around them and everything should be their way. And you should pull out a red carpet when they're walking down the road. Humble yourself, man. You should do this for them. pull out the chair, wipe off the table, pick up the pen for them because they are higher and mightier than other people. You good, so you'll stress yourself out unnecessarily. Therefore, may we on a continuous basis acknowledge that we don't always get it right. The quicker you do that, the better for your life. No matter our social, economic, religious, intellectual status or background or political affiliation. We must not regard those who have a different perspective on life. Me like this. This nice. Let me read it again, man. Therefore, may we on a continuous basis acknowledge that we don't always get it right, no matter our social, economic, religious, intellectual status, background. Who wrote this? Or political affiliation. We must not regard those who have a different perspective on life or on how to address certain issues as being against us, as being troublemakers, or of being evil. Christmas calls us to embrace the tensions that emerge as we endeavor to live together in community and to live with and work through them without belittling or demonizing each other. Do you know something? Inasmuch as this is a fact, inasmuch as this is what we should live by, do you know? Inasmuch as this is coming from the Christian Council, you know where I'm going. Do you know that there are some Christians who are guilty of this? Who are guilty of belittling other people because of their differences. Within the religious sphere, there are some religions that tell you that your religion is not good enough, that what you believe in is wrong, and my religion is higher than yours and better than yours, and I'm going to heaven and you're going to hell. What if we're all going the same place? So it doesn't matter what you call it, but we're all worshiping the same God. What if within a single church there's division? I'm not saying this to discredit what is being said, because what is being said is factual and should be said. I think the first set of people who should listen and follow are the persons within the church. There are certain you can't sit in a certain place, a certain space, because that chair belongs to somebody and that bench belongs to somebody else, and certain people sit here, so you cannot sit there. A silly unspoken rule. I wouldn't even call it a rule. It's just so silly. There's some people who go to church just to show face because it looks nice to go to church. They're not going to praise God. They dress up in a dandan and they're going to church. But you see how church is full of Christmas time? Hello, good morning.
I don't even call it a rule.
Hello, good morning.
That's what people who go to church just to show face. Because
Could you turn off turn off the television or turn it down, please?
they put it down, they're going to this is where you know church is full of Christmas time. Hello, good morning.
Dave. Not sure what's
Hello,
happening.
good
Though.
morning.
All right. So turn off what's in the background and try again. All right, yeah, man. And I'm just saying this so that the people who are supposed to uphold the church are some of the folks who are oftentimes guilty of pulling the church down. I'm not pulling the church down. This is not my intention. So I hope you're not misunderstanding where I'm coming from. But the church is supposed to have a high level of respect within the society. And there are people who are guilty of sending the wrong message to the rest of the world or to other communities or to wherever within said church. Right? Now, you cannot have rules and guidelines within the Bible. And the people within the church, especially some folks on the like pulpits, are disrespecting the laws of the Bible. If spiritually the church is supposed to be the highest order of the land or society, if you know that you are not fit to be in a certain role within the church, don't use the church as a cover. Don't use whatever part of the church, whether it's in leadership or following, don't use it as a cover for your evil. Respect the church and stay out. Don't use it just so that you can be in a leadership role and it makes you look good. Respect the church and stay out. Don't bring things that are of the outside world, that are not for the beliefs of the church. Bring it in the church. Leave it outside. Respect the church. I also do not agree with, if you're not Christian, remain that way. Do not use like Christian songs and remix them and make them non-Christian. I don't believe in that thing. Leave what is in the church in the church. You create your own thing and stay outside. Either you're in or you're out. You understand what I'm saying? And vice versa. I really don't like, but then that's just my opinion. I don't know if you feel the same way. Taking things from the outside world that are non-Christian, for example, some songs that might have some very negative connotation to them, and turning them to be religious. Because that song has already been branded for some sort of thing. Don't do that. Keep the two very separate. Hopefully within the new year too, something I would like to see a little bit more. Come out of the church and go out. If it is that Christians supposed to save people and teach, come out and do that. Instead of having like church inside, come out into the community and get to the people. Sometimes it just takes a one-on-one. Anyways, 3 minutes on to 9 o'clock. Christmas is not a very nice time for some folks. When we come back, we'll touch on that. Somebody says, Anne, good morning again, Christal. I would like to take this wonderful opportunity to wish all the staff at WeFM a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year, including my brother Kingsley Freitas, Gary Troots Young, and the beautiful people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Thank you. Can't believe this is not on silent. All right, here is another one on the WhatsApp. There was a white Xmas in reggae. What sort of person in the Caribbean is dreaming of a white Christmas? Santa Claus is coming in town. Oh, you got black cake for Christmas. I suspect Santa came early because no one seems to know why the other one is almost finished. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself this Christmas season. A voice note there, but I gotta listen to it before I can play it. All right, and that means that I'll have to step on out and come back in. Thank you so much for joining the live. We're gonna end it